Don't get me wrong, guys. We need to save in order to invest, but don't be afraid to take risks. Stop being in fear, because God says don't be fearful. Everything is going to be all right if you have trust in the Lord. You should have faith too and be able to make an investment and take risk of amount of your savings and put it into something and have it. Welcome to Soulful Academics, where I teach you guys how to budget, save, and invest so you can build generational wealth. Go to soulfulacademics.com so you can start your budget today so you can pay off debt. Let's get straight into the video. We see that the market is in extreme fear right now. We got a 20 fear the better, man. So the markets are in a huge sell-off. This is the best time to buy. You can build your foundation to being financially free. So let's take advantage of it. Bitcoin is looking strong on Sunday night. Bitcoin dropped to 78,000 on Friday. You see Bitcoin is down 27% from the last 39 days. And we see that Bitcoin is a great time to be buying with this big green candlestick showing right here that Bitcoin is going to go back to the upside after this huge correction. I like to see that all our cryptocurrencies are going nice and moving back to the upside after this huge sell-off. Ethereum, looking at 2,517, had a huge rebound after hitting 2,150 to 2,066. Now we see that Ethereum is still down 48%, and we see that where we buy right now in Ethereum, we have a chance to double what we put in, holding on for the next 6 months. Another breakout we have for Solana. We have Solana is up 23% today, and it's at $176 and went up $32. And then we see that the last 40 days that Solana is down $170 and it's down 58%. This is a great time for Solana to get in. Still now we see a huge move toward the upside. We see this green candlestick that's showing a huge sign of buying in this area of value. We see that now is a great time to be looking at Solana when we have it at this price level as we push back $300. Top mover of the day is Cardano. Cardano filed its ETF so it can be on its own grayscale ETF. After this news, Solana and Cardano are now both inside ETFs. Cardano went up 68%. It's currently down 100% from where it was at in 3 months. And we've seen it double, so pick up right back 100%. Where it's at. Cryptocurrency has huge buying pressure. The next one we have on the list for options to buy the next 3 months is Coinbase. Coinbase is down 43% in the last 89 days, and you see that it's $151 down from its all-time high. We can get an option on this and write out this move where it's down negative $151, and then we see the move up $151. No matter how long it takes for this to go, we can see that we can get a $15,000 return on this option. We just put in $2,600 to about $5,000 for May 16 call option with a strike price of 175 call to around 210 call. That's gonna get you a good return so you can pay and clear out that you want to have on your watch list, and potential you want to buy, you have a 30% profit. But if you go out more further in the dates, like December, you get a lower strike price to like 180, you have 31% chance of profiting. If you get one in 2026 for a low strike price, might cost you about $16,000, still got a 31% chance of profit. The next one we have on our list is Mara. Marathon Digital is a Bitcoin mining company. It's currently down 60% from its all-time high, and we see that it's down $18 in the last 89 days. So we're gonna go to the call option for this for about 14 call strike price, and it's gonna cost about $289 to $700 for a call. We're gonna look for a 6 call option too. Best less risky one, 6 call option for about $873 and expires June 20th. You want to buy about 10 of these options to 20 of them, and then you'll get a max return to about 20 to 25,000. The more you buy, the more you have opportunity to profit. Next we have on the list is Nike. Nike is down $110. It's currently down 61% in the last 120 days. So we see that this candlestick and where these prices at on these charts is kind of bottom out to the nearest. It's just an area of value for Nike to get for a strike price of 77 call, which is about $700. And the less riskier one would be a 50 call for 2,300. So you want to buy a couple of these, or even buy one of them, and you want to hold them out until 2026. We look for probably about $3,000 for one in 2026 for a 50 call, and hold this out for a whole year till we ride back up to $100, $270, and we can get about 27,000 profit from one call option of these. We can't forget about Tesla whenever we talk about call options. So Tesla currently is down 43% from its all-time high. It's down $210 in the last 70 days. This is a great stock to put a call option on right now as we get that $201,000 return off this stock right here. This is how much it dropped. So when I see a stock down, every dollar it is $100 when I play with options. So the more the stock is down, the more opportunity you have to profit. If it's down $210 and you buy it, it's less riskier for someone who bought it and it's only like $20 down from its all-time high. So you want a stock to be down real bad from its all-time or recent high. Compare this one to Tesla, it's already down 50%. So I want to look at a 275 call, which is about 4,500. But a more less riskier one will be for you to consider your risk, and it'll be more on your side, is one more out in time, probably December 19th, and we go down with a low strike price to about 210, which would be about 10,000. Profit will be about 30,000 to 25,000 if you buy one of these call options and you hold them and you have patience to hold it out further till this move reaches out. And when it's Tesla, these moves hit fast, so you don't have to wait that long compared to less volatile stock. Another call option, which is one of my favorite stocks, is AMD. AMD, Advanced Microchips, is an AI company that founds the servers and chips for these AI companies, and it's down 56% in the last 357 days. The last year, the stock's been down $126. So like I said, the more beat up it is, the better you have a chance to maximize your return off an option. So we're gonna look around the $75 call option with expiration of August 15th. So we can ride this bull rally till the summertime, and then right after that summertime hits, September hits, is when the sell-off comes. So you want to sell out these options before September. And now we see that it's around $3,000 for 75 call strike price, and that's a good one to get considered. And a less riskier one for that would be a 50 call option. Would be more expensive though. It's $5,000 because you want to be safe, and that's gonna be about. This is gonna be about 15,000 to 20,000 maximum return if you get this call and you write this move. Now from last month, and we see the last 63 days the stock's been down. This is a great one to buy and put an option on, hold it all the way to 2026. So you can cash this whole move to 120. We can get a $25 call option for about $823, but even a less riskier one will be $5 call option for about $1,900. And you buy a couple of these and you hold them for the rest of the year, and you have a max return of this one for about 40 to 50,000 based on how much option calls you buy. Now let's get into some leaps I see that are on the rise that you guys should look at for the end of this month. We have Wix, which is down 43% from its all-time high in 2021. It's down $156 in the last 1,463 days. So we see how low this stock is, and it's almost on the merge or going back towards all-time high. So when I go to call options, I want to make sure that I have enough time for this move to reach out so we can pass and maximize our return. You see how consistent Wix has been with its earnings and then its strong uptrend. So we have whatever option we have, we're gonna have time for us to get back to the upside in this correction that it is. So this is a strong support stock, and it's gonna go back to its all-time high. We might as well just ride it out to it to get $15,000 max return to $25,000 right there. So let's look at what strike price we need to buy in order to get that. So boom, we gotta look at one for 2026. And I'm gonna write that move all the way back to the upside for about $200 call strike price for $3,500. And the even less riskier one for that will be $150 call for about $6,000. And I want to get this one, and I'm going to get a return for about $21,000 to $25,000 on one of these options. But if I have multiple of these, then I can get $100,000. If I get about 10 of these options, I can get that whole move. So I can multiply at 20 times 10, which would be 200,000. You know, so now you just want to start multiplying it. Eliminate hold that based off making a lump sum cash investment. Investing 20,000 into a 5 call lot, because these are guaranteed to hit and go back to the moon to where recently we're at. Because I'm giving you guys these soulful plays. Make sure you share this video with somebody so they can pay off their debt, and you're not the only one escaping the rat race. MongoDB is going to be the last option leap that we called today. And this one is currently down 58% in the last 1,190 days, all-time high in 2021, and we see that it's down $345 from its all-time high. And like I said, you want this to be as max as it can be down from its all-time high. So you want to see it negative 100 to negative $200 from its all-time high. This one is one of the biggest ones. We see it down. MongoDB is a database storage company needed for companies to store their information. And now we see that this strike price for us, we want to look for one for about $220 strike price, and it's gonna be about $6,870. Now, if you want to have another one for a less risky strike price, will be 155 call strike price, and it's going to be about 11,800. And we have a 42% chance of profiting if we hold this one, and we have expiration of August 15th. And this one has a huge momentum back to the upside. You see how low it's been in this double bottom right here? This is a great stock. Get your max the 100K challenge and get rid of all your debt, pay off your house, get rid of your student loans, get out of the credit cards, whatever. I got something special for guys who are staying and watching this to the end. Last one we have is SMCI. This one has been down 79% from its all-time high. It's down almost $100 in the last 339 days. You see, this stock has been a year down from its all-time high, and being that low, and how low it is right now, is call option on for January 16th, 2026 expiration for about $35 call strike price, and it's going to be cost about $1,633. Let's see how much chance of percentage we have for profit for this one. We have a 73% chance of profiting. Guys, if we buy this one right here for $1,600, and we buy multiple, and we buy 10 for about $15,000, this stock goes back to its all-time high. 73% chance. It's a high risk chance. It is, depending on the demand for servers to give for AI chip. We're gonna get about $100,000 return if we buy 10 and put in 15,000. We got 15,000 able to pay and budget, free up our debt right now, and then get to 100. Now we're on our way to building financial freedom. We're paying off debt. We bought a huge lump sum to get towards our house savings, to get cash. We got enough to get rid and pay off our car debt, and only buy future cash cars and only cash payments for the rest in the next years. Now, this is what we need to do to take advantage. Is just really pay attention to what is in front of us and what it's giving us. Do our chances of probabilities of how much it is that we have be able to profit, and where our opportunity of risk. Do we have debt that we carry on? Are there things we gotta play in factors to get rid of in order to do this? We gotta do that, and this way we can enjoy and reap the fruits of this game, like this, us getting 1,000 to 10,000% return on our investments compared to other type investments and assets that take way longer. But this is a patience game, because this one takes time too. You know, you're not gonna be up 10,000 or 1,000% tomorrow. You're gonna get up like 50% a day, and that's gonna start adding up. And then there's gonna be that one day you just get up 1,000%, way more. Than it's all correlations in this. You got different data points. Sometimes you're gonna have down days and real bad days, but you're gonna have real great days. So we gotta play these into our factors, and we gotta be patient. We gotta keep putting God into our lives, and then we gotta keep praying and practicing and being disciplined people in order to be in part a successful person. Okay, guys, I want to see you guys take advantage of this. Hope this video really helped you. Go to Soulful Academics if you need to start a budget in order to participate and enjoy the fruits of the stock market. Make sure you cop the latest merch, Bitcoin to the moon, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Love you guys. We out. You guys are great. You guys have what it takes to achieve what you want in life. Okay, just cause right now it may not be what it is. I know you have a dream. Keep that dream alive, because that dream and that hope and that faith and that practice, that discipline and that obedience that you've been practicing, in this way you don't have the reward that you want one day, but right now it doesn't matter, because you have the minimum, you have the simplest way to acquire what you want by first thanking God for what you have right now. Okay, thanking God right now, because we're not in any situation but what we are right now, and we are grateful for that. Okay, we're not already out here doing things that we don't need to. We're on the path, guys. We're taking our little baby steps. We're taking our slow steps into our financial freedom, and now let's walk on the path that God wants us to, because He already has us gonna be wealthy. He already made us to be wealthy. He made us in His own image. So now let's not even take that for granted. First thing first, you got the power and you got the will to do this. I believe in all you guys. I want to see you guys. Tell me what you guys are buying, what you guys are selling. What is your plans in 2025? What are your goals? What is something that you lack? What's your strength? All these things are something what we talk about in Soulful Academics. If you love yourself enough, you will pay yourself first. Don't pay anything outside of you. If you're not already practicing the way you should be paying yourself and rewarding yourself besides what you think it is, you need to reward yourself by investing. Because if you're not investing, you're taking the steps away from you to building your wealth and building somebody else's. If you're not investing and paying yourself first, then you should really consider where your money is going, and you can reward yourself by going on dates and going out to eat. Another way that you can reward yourself is paying yourself first and investing in brokerage accounts, because there's no way that we can really appreciate and really evolve if we're not really investing and only saving all our lives. I mean, we could see some reward in that, but compared to the numbers of people that are wealthy, those people invested a lot of cash and they also saved a lot of cash. They did both, and they didn't just save the money that they acquired the rest of their lives and didn't take any risk. They didn't go through the dot-com bubble and 2008 financial crisis and COVID-19 without investing any dollar to it. I mean, there's a way you can become way to your financial steps. I only say, don't get me wrong, guys. We need to save in order to invest, but don't be afraid to take risks. Stop being in fear, because God says, don't be fearful. Everything is going to be all right if you have trust in the Lord. So therefore, you should have faith to and be able to make an investment and take risk of amount of your savings and put it into something and have it knowing it's going to appreciate over time based off you doing your research. Rule number 1 I need you guys this year is pay off all your debt, pay off the car note, get rid of any student loans, get rid of those credit cards. First, one of the more important things is the credit cards. Start off the lowest payment. Start throwing off snowballs and getting those payments done so you can get a zero balance, so you don't have to have money coming out of your pocket every month. That's rule number 1, get rid of debt. But first, in order for you to get out of debt, you must have a budget. Go to Soulful Academics and use the free budget tools I made for you to calculate your budget every month and have a pie chart of where a percentage of your capital or your income is going. So number 1 is you need a budget, and number 1, you need to know how much your income is every month. If you know that your income is not enough for your budget, then let's come up with ways that we can increase our income and we can acquire skills that will add to our income. It could be something simple as signing up for DoorDash, signing up for Uber Eats, and doing about 3 to 10 deliveries a day or a week. And whatever that is for how much our time we have, we can start acquiring for $200 a week, and that can give us a threshold with our income, so we can boost that amount of $50 to $200 extra we have a month and throw that into investments and using the stock market to create more wealth and capital and away from just having money of one income coming from a job. So that will give us some financial freedom, financial burden away from only one source of income. And you do that for about 6 months to 3 years, and I promise you, you have way more capital aside left over than compared to you just relying on one income check to check, compared with all the debt you have and having no budget. Free up all debt by first creating a budget, and then next you want to focus on your income. Your income is the number 1 way till you can build wealth is your income. And then if you can increase your income, think of different ways that you can do that. Maybe it's you getting a 2-year degree, going to community college, taking a certification, learning skills on YouTube, whatever time it takes for you to do it. And it's guaranteed, and you have faith and you see the outcome of it, go ahead, go for it. And you have ways to get aligned to it with networking, and you're going to put in the work to get the network so you can get into that field to make that $100,000 a year. Do what it takes to do that, guys, because I promise income is the biggest thing for you to start building wealth, no matter how much it is. Even right now, you might not have the biggest income. First thing, you start budgeting so you know how to budget that amount of income you make a year, and then you start increasing it. You can keep this up for more than 10 years. You got a way to get, instead of only 1 million, you probably can get 2 to 3 million. Chances of maximizing financial freedom is way higher if you can keep income going for 10 to 30 years. Live within our means. We can actually have fun here and there. So now we can have a way huge horizon of giving. So this can be giving out to people, to the less fortunate, giving out to people that don't have the opportunities like you had, but now that you have the opportunity to give and bless, you can do it in a huge horizon now, or multiple people. You can see the blessings of what you did. This is why we do this at Soulful Academics, guys, so we can increase the horizon of our giving by first living the minimest and the simplest life, and we creating a budget and then we focusing on our income, and we keeping it tight with a budget and not expenses and paying off loans, and then we can do a little giving at the same time. But once we are at when we're at with the goal and we free from debt, we continue this discipline and this obedience for 10 to 20 years. Now we got a huge rising of giving a blessing, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson today. And I know you guys stayed this far, you already get the like button. You're real soulful. Solid today. See you guys in the next one.
I stole my love and make it countless. I've been in the flu, but I never drowned it. Life is tough on a sinful bounty. Faith in the Lord, I never move a mountain. As I sow, I shall reap. There's an outcome to our deeds, so I practice what I preach. Yeah, I'm covered in the spirit, from my head to my feet. What I want is not a need. She keep begging me to stay. Something's telling me to leave. I stole my love and make it countless. I've been in the flood, but I never drowned it. Life is tough on a sinful bounty. Faith in the Lord, I never move a mountain.
Pray to the Lord, I drop to my knees. He is the way and He is the key. When I'm feeling low, I call out to Him. For God of the world, 3:16. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Good versus evil, you gotta decide. Put down the gun and get you a Bible. You got too much pride, you feel entitled. I stole my life and make a garden. Men and blood with faith, I'm never drowning. Life is tough on a simple burning. Faith in the Lord, I know you move a mountain. I started my life in bank accounting. Been in blood, but with faith, I'm never drowning.